Extremely cold tonight. Temperatures dropping down in the 20s, maybe even teens in some locations. We'll talk more about that. I want to send it on over to John Hopperstead. And as these nights get really cold, people need a place to go, John.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. As you mentioned, the temps are going to dip even lower tonight and Tuesday night, maybe even into the 20s. And that's why places like this are now opening up. This is a cold weather shelter here at this church in Marysville this morning, one of 6 cold weather shelters throughout Snohomish County that have been activated because of these cold temps. Anytime it gets around freezing, which is what it is right now, we've actually seen some snowfall up here in the North Sound area overnight. That's when you see these places opening up. Shelter operators have already been getting used to this because the cold temps came earlier in the month. So they've been bringing out the cots. They get ready to cook up some warm meals for the folks who come here, because this is really about the homeless community out here in Snohomish County. Those are the folks they want to get off the street when these temps get dangerous, get them out of the elements, and get them in a warm place to stay here. Now, Snohomish County, as we mentioned, has activated 6 cold weather shelters throughout the area. They typically open these shelters when the temps dip below 34 degrees. They're also run by volunteers. There's a shortage of volunteers right now, so that is a challenge for them, and they'll take any volunteers they can get to do this work, because this will probably continue through the next couple of months as we now enter the winter weather season here, and we're probably going to see a lot of nights where it gets around 34 degrees or below. And by the way, if you do need some shelter from the cold weather temps, but you're not homeless, you're not going to stay at a place like this, the community libraries throughout the Snohomish County are also opening up as warm shelters, so people can go in there during the day and try to warm up if it's getting too cold for them outside. But the critical element here where we are tonight, or this morning, is that these folks who are living on the streets get off the streets when it gets this cold and get some shelter like we're seeing here. And as I say that, I'm seeing what looks to be some snowfall just starting to come down here in the Marysville area. So this is what we're dealing with this morning. That's why it's so important to get these folks off the streets and into these shelters. Guys, we'll send it back to you.